Hi, this is Ezekiel, your Messengerbot guide. Today, I will show you how to use one of our Flowbuilder components, which is the new sequence component. This component lets you send 24-hour promotional sequence messages and daily non-promotional sequence messages automatically. These will definitely help you turn lost prospects into paying customers and also gain or convert more sales. You can get this feature for as low as $9.99 a month. If you like what you hear, please stay and watch the whole video. Also, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Without further ado, let's go to our Messengerbot app. Now here is our Messengerbot app. In order for us to access our Flowbuilder, just look for Bot Manager here. Once you click this, you will be prompted with our Bot Flowbuilder. Here you can create your very own chatbot. Now here is the couple of options that you can do inside our Bot Flowbuilder. You can create a new flow, import bot settings, and also import template. Now, if you have created a chatbot, it will be visible here, and you can edit it and delete it if you want. Also, you have ready-to-use templates here. Now, if you want to use or create a chatbot for your Instagram business account, just click Change to Instagram here. Now for this tutorial, I will create a new chatbot using our new sequence component. Okay, now let's click Create New Flow. Now here is our chatbot builder or flow builder. This is the first component you will have, the Start Bot Flow. We need to trigger this. We have two options to trigger our Start Bot Flow. We have Trigger Keywords and Action Button. Trigger Keywords lets you set word that if the customer type that word, our bot will respond or triggered. Now in Action Button, if you use that, the customer will have the option to click a button there. Now once they click it, the bot will start. Now for this tutorial, I will use the trigger keywords. In order for you to use a component here, just click a component and drag it here inside our chatbot builder. Now here is our trigger keyword. In order for you to input details inside it, just double click it. There. Now let's set up our trigger keywords component. Let's say our trigger keyword is hello. Now you have the options of exact keyword match or string match. Now exact keyword match means that the customer needs to type this word here. Now in string match, if the customer sent a sentence and that sentence contains this word, the bot will also start. For this tutorial, we'll just use the exact keyword match. And also, this is important, don't forget to attach each of the components you enter inside our chatbot builder. Okay, now here is our Start Bot Flow. We also need to set up every component we enter inside our bot builder. So let's double click this. The customer will not see this on their end, but we need to customize it. So let's just name our bot. Let's say this is a new sequence demo. You can also put a labels here if you want to. There. Now we have successfully set up our trigger keywords and our Start Bot Flow. Now of course, we want to greet our customer. Now the text component can do that job. Here, you can send text messages to your customers. Now let's enter our greetings. Thank you for visiting our shop. You can also address the customer by their first name and also their last name. And you can toggle the typing on display and the delay in reply. Now, we will set up a shop, maybe a t-shirt shop. Then, if the customer refused to buy on our shop, we will try to send a follow-up message to our customer. So, we can gain them back and convert them into a paying customer. Now, that's the new sequence component do best. There. Now, let's give the customer an option to click something. Now you have two options there, a button component or a quick reply component. For this tutorial, I will just use the button component. Now let's say this button says browse items. Now in the button type, just select the new post back since we're going to create a new sequence of actions. Now if you've already created a sequence of actions in our bot builder, you can use the post back and use that sequence of actions. There. Now this is our new post back. Let's name this. This new post back is for browsing the items. There. Now, we want the customer to see all of our items or all the items we're selling to them. Now, the carousel component can do that. Now, here is our carousel component. You can input 3 or more products at the same time. Now, for this tutorial, I will just use one product. So let's delete the other two component here. Now let's say this is our catalogs or our items. Now let's connect it. Then customize the carousel component. Then let's enter our first item. Let's say we are selling a t-shirt. There. You can also input a image destination link here. Then the name of the item you're selling and also a subtitle if you want. So let's name this is a white t-shirt. There. Now let's customize the button that the customer can click to, the buy button. Let's say here in the buy button, let's name it as get it now. Then new post back. There. Now, once the customer click the get it now, let's use a thank you message. So let's say thank you for your purchase. There. Now, we want to use our new sequence component. Now, let's say the customer does not want to buy it. So, let's give the customers an option also. Here in the button element in the carousel item, just click it and drag it anywhere here. Now, this button, let's say this is for not now. New post back. There. Now, once the customer click the not now, let's say we do understand. Feel free to visit us again. Now, let's give the customers another option to subscribe to us. Here. So let's say this button here is for the customer to subscribe. There. Let's name the new postback also as subscribe. But this time, in the new postback component, let's select the new sequence. There. Now, once the customer click the subscribe button here, they will receive a follow-up messages. Now, the difference of a 24-hour promotional and daily non-promotional is that in 24-hour promotional, you can send sequence messages via minutes or hours, and it may be a non-promotional messages or a promotional messages. While in daily non-promotional, you can send messages that will be sent automatically to your customers in a number of days basis. Like for example, you can send your follow-up messages in 3 days. And also, the messages that you will be sending to your customer cannot be a promotional messages. You can only send non-promotional messages to your customers if you use the daily non-promotional. Now for this tutorial, I will just use the 24-hour promotional so we can test it out. Okay. Now, here is our new sequence message. If you're going to use a new sequence message or new sequence component, you need to set another actions here in the new postback. So here, let's say I will just inform the customer, or I will just thank the customer for subscribing to us. So let's say thank you for subscribing. You will receive limited offers in a 24-hour time period. There. Now let's set up our new sequence component. Now here, if you're going to select a daily non-promotional sequence, you need to set up this: the starting time, the closing time, the time zone, and the message tag if you want to. The message tag is optional. Now, if you're going to use the 24-hour promotional, you can just skip this and just name the sequence name here. So let's say this is for marketing. Okay, now let's click done. Now you can add multiple sequence here. Since in a sequence item component, you can select here a promotional or a non-promotional. Now let's select the promotional. Now here you can select the minutes and hours here. So let's say you select 1 minute. So after 1 minute, the customer will receive the follow-up message. Now let's say this is for 1 minute, just for our tutorial purposes. Click done. Then here in the new postback, let's say this is a 1 minute follow-up. Then let's put a text component here and inform the customer about our limited offer. Here's our limited offer of 20% discount for all listed items. We can offer promotional messages here since we selected the 24-hour promotional sequence messages. Now, here is our limited offer of 20% for all listed items. Now, let's add a button here. You can add your new lines of items here, or you can use the items that we are selling here using the postback component. So let's say browse item, then the postback, or of course, before we can use the postback here, we need to save our chatbot here first. So let's delete this. Then let's set up all of these components here. Let's say this one is for a 5-minute follow-up. 5 minutes follow-up. Then here, let's say 15 minutes follow-up. Let's just copy this. There, now let's save this. Okay, now let's add the browse item here. The button, browse items, then the postback component. Then select the postback that we entered here for the carousel item that we have entered in our chatbot builder. The postback is the browse items. So let's select the browse items here. Now, if the customer click the subscribe button here, they will receive this message. Then after a minute, they will also receive this message. Then they will have the option to browse the item again here. Like I said, if you want to enter a different item here, you can also do it. Just select the new postback here, then add another carousel item or image or any component that you can think of here. Now, for just the tutorial purposes, I will just use the postback and the postback ID here. There. Now, our promotional sequence message is already set up. Now, since the daily non-promotional sequence messages is you set it by days, I cannot show you the demo on how it will work since we're going to need to wait for days. So I will just show you how to create one. So let's say here in the sequence, the new sequence, just fill up these messages or just fill up the message here or the starting time, the close time, the time zone here. So I will just use another new sequence here. Now for you to do that, just double click it, name the sequence, let's say demo, then the starting time, let's say 0-100s here, then 24 hours. So anytime in the 24-hour period, the message will be sent. But here in the time zone, you need to select your time zone, of course. Since I'm living in the Philippines, I'm going to select my time zone. There. Now in the message tag, you can also select the account update, confirmed event update, and everything here you can select it. But it's just an optional. So just click done. Now here in the sequence item, when you double click it, just select the non-promotional daily here. Then the days you want to send your follow-up message. But please note, the message needs to be a non-promotional message. Okay, now that's how our daily non-promotional sequence messages work. So let's delete this. Then let's save this chatbot that we have created. Then let's try it out. Just click the Facebook page here. Okay, I'm currently using my wife's account, so we can message this Facebook page demo here. So let's click the send message here. Then the trigger keywords that we have entered is hello. Then the bot should reply. There. Thank you for visiting our shop. Now we have the option to browse the items. Now let's click the browse the items. Then here is our items. Now we have 3 options: get it now, not now, and subscribe. Now when we click the get it now, we will receive the thank you message and also the not now. Now if you click the subscribe, then we will receive the message we have entered there. Thank you for subscribing. You will receive limited offers in a 24-hour period. Now, after a minute, we will receive the limited offer here that we have set up. There, after a minute. Now, I don't want you guys to wait, so I will just fast forward this video or cut this, then go back to you once the bot replied to us. Okay, it should be a minute by now, so we're going to expect the bot to reply the follow-up message. So let's wait it out. Okay, now there's the follow-up message that we have set up. Alright, I hope you guys learned a lot from this tutorial. If you have any questions or suggestions, please do not hesitate to comment it down in the comment section below. And please do subscribe in this video and hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when new videos comes out. That's all for today. Until next time, bye.